8.9 grams in here, so that's a big old blush. Let me show it to you instead of just babbling on about it. I love the lip crayon. I love the lip crayon situation. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and foodies for you today, and again, I've kind of got a hodgepodge. I do have quite a few like fall type feeling items, and I have a lot of lippies again. So we kind of have another lippy parade again this week. So yeah, lots of fun things to talk about. So let's jump into it. And nothing on my nails again this week. I have just been so lazy with my nails recently. I just haven't even thought about painting them really. So I haven't had any nail favorites recently. But as far as eyes go, I cannot put this little guy down. This little Too Faced Le Grand Chateau, I think is the cutest holiday set I think I've ever gotten. And I really love the shadows inside. I mean, I love just like setting it there and looking at it because it's adorable. But then, I mean, the shadows are really good too. So I really enjoy all the palettes in here, but I've been grabbing for this one, the Paris in Love palette, the most. And I don't know why. I think I'm just, I don't know, kind of enjoying the colors. These are kind of like, this is sort of like a peachy color. This is kind of more of a pinky color. I have both of these on my lid today, and then I have a little bit of this on my outer corner, and then also some from the Paris Au Naturel palette. So I have a whole review video and a blog post and stuff if you want to see like all the swatches. That's probably the place to go. But I'll show you just some quick swatches of these so that you can see. These do have some fallout. I mentioned this in my review video. These do have some fallout, but I mean, if you like tap off your brush and just don't get like a ton of product, you're fine. You just, you know, if you're like me, I tend to like get too much product and I'm an over blender. So I tend to, you know, create fallout in some situations when there doesn't need to be fallout. But these are all like really fun lid shades that I've been using. Like this one is just so pretty. So these are the two that I have on my lid today. But I just really enjoy this set so much. I just think it's ridiculously adorable, and I'm really liking the shadows inside. So it's not just, if it was just about the packaging, I would just leave it there and look at it, but I've actually been grabbing for it and using it because I really like the shadows too. So beautiful and adorable. And then also on my eyes this week, I grabbed for my Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Raw Power. This is so pretty. And the texture of this eyeshadow is so good. It really kind of goes with my lipstick today. It's just a like amazing bronzy, coppery sort of color. Cranberry. Cranberry is probably a good way to describe it. Ooh, but it's like a warm copper cranberry type shade. Again, this doesn't have as much fallout as the Too Faced shadows, but again, it's that you don't need a ton of product, so you can create fallout if you're not kind of careful with it. But is that not the most beautiful color? What? I need to wear this in a look or in a video or something so you can see. It really, because it's that kind of like bronzy, or not, I keep saying bronzy, it's not really bronzy, it's like a reddish copper. Because of that kind of like reddish copper color, green and blue eyes, I mean, this is really gonna like make them pop because it's so contrasting. Woo. But the texture is so good on these. It's really buttery, it's really pigmented, but then it also blends really well. So I have this one, and then, is it Thrasher? Is it like a kind of old gold looking one? Is that the name of it? I think it's Thrasher. So I have that one and this one, and I really enjoy them both. I really kind of want the like lighter, I don't know, champagne-y sort of shade. But then one of you guys told me that it's pretty much an exact dupe for MAC's Vanilla Pigment, and looking at the side-by-side comparison, it looks really close. So I'm trying to just, you know, not get that one if I've already got vanilla, which I do. For blush this week, I was kind of all over the place. I did wear the blushes from the Le Grand Chateau, and I really liked those. I wore the blush from the Tarte Light of the Party set. I really enjoyed that too. But honestly, this one was kind of a standout favorite for me, and kind of a surprise favorite. This is the City Color Be Matte Blush in Papaya. So I got this at like a local kind of discount sort of a store, and I had never tried anything from City Color, but I've heard it talked about on YouTube with, you know, different vloggers and just reviewing it and saying it's really good, affordable makeup. So I've always wanted to try it. So I got a couple lipsticks and this blush. First off, it's giant. There's 8.9 grams in here, so that's a big old blush. So you get a big old blush, but this is a great everyday sort of blush color. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I love it. It's like, let me show it to you instead of just babbling on about it. Let me actually show you a swatch, shall I? Okay, so this is like just a really nice matte, neutral, nude peachy shade. That was kind of a long explanation, but that's really what it is. A little bit powdery, but really not bad, honestly. I mean, I think the texture is really nice on it. I think this was like $4. And it's a beautiful matte kind of a finish to it. So, you know, you have the option of keeping it matte on your cheeks or adding a little bit of glow with it, which I put Max Lightscapade with it. I think it's really pretty. But I wore this a couple times this week and was like, I'm really impressed with this. Like, I would get more of their blushes because it's impressive. And I think also I've heard people talk about this from maybe their Ipsy bag. I feel like in some subscription service, people have gotten this. I didn't get it. I didn't get one of them, but I remember thinking, oh man, I'd like to try those blushes. So I finally got to try them, and I really do like this a lot. And then now on to this week's Lippy Parade. First off, I wore the Sonia Kashuk Velvety Matte Lip Crayon in Spicy Nude. This is just a really perfect, kind of warm, 90s sort of a color. It's like, I don't know, it's nude, it's terracotta, it's a little bit, it's got some warmth to it, so it's not red, but it's got a little bit of warmth in there. But it's basically just kind of like a nude terracotta color, but it's got that 90s sort of a vibe. But I really like the formula on these. They're nice and pigmented and opaque, and they wear really well. They're easy because they're a little lip crayon situation, which you guys know. I love the lip crayon. I love the lip crayon situations. I love the lip crayon situations because they're just so easy, and they're just a throw it in your purse kind of lip product, and I like that color. It's kind of like a transitioning into fall sort of shade, sort of a darker nude. And you guys know I'm really into the 90s sort of colors, and anything in the like brown kind of family really intrigues me right now. I'm really loving those colors so much, but this one's a great one. And then I broke out good old Sephora's Marvelous Mauve, the cream lip stain in Marvelous Mauve. I really enjoy these. You know, liquid lipsticks, I'm gonna have, it's not a full-on fooey, but I have kind of like a semi-fooey this week. Liquid lipsticks are just really not my favorite formula of lip product because I just, you know, they're just more drying. I mean, that's the nature of the product. But I find that these are very comfortable as far as liquid lipsticks go. Like, I actually grab for these and wear them, and I just love this color. I don't find that it does that line thing quite as badly. Of course, it's, you know, close to my lip color, so that helps, so it's not as obvious if it does start to do that. But I just find these to be so much more comfortable. And, you know, they're affordable, like around, I think they're $13 or $14. They have some really pretty colors. They have, oh goodness. It's like a berry type color, something sorbet. I want to break that one out and wear it. But anyway, this one is just a beautiful, kind of rosy sort of shade. It's amazing. Wears really well. Love, love, love these. And then I'm really loving this lip combo that I'm wearing right now. I wore this during the week and just like fell in love with this combo. So first off, the liner is Milani's Color Statement Lip Liner in Bordeaux. And I actually did not wear it with a lip liner the other time. So you don't have to wear this with a lip liner. I just put one on today just because. And then I have two Colourpop lippy sticks. Love them. These are in my top 5 favorite lip products ever. They really, really are because they're so easy. They wear really well. They have so many beautiful colors. They're comfortable. They smell good. I just love them. They're affordable. They're so good. Okay, so first off is Dazed. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, like a 90s red color. So first I applied that kind of on the outer part of my lips, and then the inner part I put Contempo, and these are both mattes. So Contempo is kind of more of a mauvey pink color. So you can see on my lips kind of what they look like together. But I love them both individually, and then I love them together. It just gives this like, not really even duochrome, but just a little bit more dimension to your lips. You know, makes them look a little bit fuller. Not like, you could make it more dramatic, like the contrast, you could make it more dramatic and make your lips look fuller than what I have right now. But you know what I'm saying. When you do like a slightly lighter color on the inner part, it does make your lips look a little bit more full. And I think this lip liner Bordeaux is really good for dazed. I think it works really, really well. So again, I love them individually, but together, I think they're such a nice combo. And then my semi-fooey this week is the Makeup Revolution Salvation Velvet Lacquer in Keep Lying For You. So this is a semi-fooey for me because, I mean, if you're used to liquid lipsticks, this isn't doing anything that most all of them don't do. So it's nothing really against this product in general. It's just kind of the nature of liquid lipsticks. I feel like the Sephora ones are kind of one of the exceptions to the rule. I feel like they're just really comfortable on the lips as far as liquid lipsticks go. I also love the Kat Von D ones, but even hers get a little bit drying on me. So I don't know. I mean, this is an amazing color. It's just a gorgeous, like purpley, pinky fuchsia type shade. It's just beautiful. So I don't know. If you are used to liquid lipsticks, this may be something you want to try because it's also really affordable. But I wore it and it was kind of drying on my lips, and what bothered me the most is it did that line thing. But most all of them do the line thing. So just kind of the nature of liquid lipsticks. I don't know, but this is a really affordable option. So if you like liquid lipsticks, maybe you want to try this out. But for me, it just didn't wow me this week. All right, guys, so those are all my favorites and my semi-fooey for the week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you have been loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.